Welcome again to Self-Governing Your Health. I am co-host, life coach, Edward Bernard Strozier, also a pastor, and I have Miss Novelette Bryant that's also co-hosting with me on today. Indeed, say hello, Novelette.
Hello, and thank you for
Good.
joining us.
Excellent, excellent. Remember, this program is all about information. We're not here to promote any type of cure. We're here to share information with you to help you to make that decision to educate yourself and govern your health. So
Yes.
we thank you for joining us on today. We're going to get this party started. Novelette, today we're going to be talking about detoxing your health. And we have three
Yeah.
items that we're going to be going over that's going to help you to detox the body so that you can optimize those supplements that you're taking so that you can optimize your health. Got a little
Right.
tongue twisted with that optimize, okay? So Novelette, there you go. You have the stage. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, hope you all had a wonderful weekend. And why did we choose detoxification today? Well, we have wonderful health products, and I'm sure a lot of you are taking a lot of wonderful products that you're spending good money on out there. But did you know if you have never done a cleanse or a detox, you're putting in good products into a dirty body? So today we're talking about going to the root cause of your issues. And to address the root cause, you have to cleanse the body, remove the contaminants, whatever is causing your health issues, and then you can put those wonderful supplements in and you will truly see the results. Because as they say, you would not go wax a dirty car, right? And you're not going to jump into a dirty pool. You clean the pool up, or your fish tank. The fish starts to get sick. That's a perfect example. Your fish start to get sick. What do? You have that little pH strip. A lot of people who are into fish with fish tank, they're always testing the pH of the pool. How is it that we're not testing the pH of our body? We have a normal pH. Once the pH is off, that's when we start getting sick. So we spend a lot of time cleaning everything, our house, our car, we maintain the swimming pool, our fish tank, but we're not taking care of our body. Just like the fish tank has to be at a certain pH for those fish to survive, same thing with our body. So thus, detoxification, that's what's going to clean the body up so we can stay healthy or restore that health if we're already having health issues. And also, if you have health issues and your doctor is not talking about cleaning the body, going to the root cause of your issues, but you're constantly getting prescription drugs and drugs and drugs, you need to find one that's going to say, let's get to the root cause of this issue so you can restore your health. There are a few doctors out there, holistic doctors. They do great with that. So, what is detoxification? And we're going to talk about our wonderful Hemoheme because it's a perfect cleanser. It detoxes the body. But just a little history on what detoxification is, what to expect as your body detox. So as book is written by a doctor that I'm reading here, and they're giving, issues, symptoms of detoxification. So it says the phenomena was discovered back in the 1800s. And it says both doctors or dermatologists mainly treating with sickness, they noticed that a response to treatment, many of the patients develop fever, perspiration, a lot of sweating, nausea, vomiting. Their skin, they'll have skin lesion because we detox through our pores. But for those who have the sicker they are, it would be the more intense their issues would be. Like they said, their skin lesion would become larger and more inflamed before settling down. But listen to this part. Intensifying, they found that those who had the most extreme reaction heal the best and faster. So when you're seeing all these things happening, don't say, oh no, I'm gonna stop taking it. If you really want to restore your health, as it says here, those who had the most extreme reaction heal the best. Don't stop it, because we know some of you guys might have been sick for 10, 15, 20 years. So it's not going to be an easy process. But if you really want restoration, you go through the process, whatever it is, to get the result. And they said the patient might be ill for 2 to 3 days, but then it becomes less as time goes by, as long as you continue the process. I had one lady, she had nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea for a few days. After the process, she said it was the best she had felt in 10 years, I think it was. So the most common reaction would be headache, flu-like symptoms, itching and rash on your skin, and flushing, which is, diarrhea, because that's another part of us getting rid of stuff. So you see any of these symptoms, then you know the product is working, because it is pulling toxins from your body. As it says, the immune system reaction to toxin is that as they release the large amount, basically the toxin, it's dying off, and the body's eliminating the toxin quickly. So that's what you want to do, especially for those who have been on prescription drugs for a long period of time. You need to detox, because whatever you put in, it's not leaving the body unless you detox. And also, if you have had chemotherapy, you really need to detox, because that stuff stays in your body, in your cells. And this is why a lot of cancer patients, they'll be, what's the word they said there? My mind just went blank. There's no cancer for 3, 4, 5 years, and then it's back, because all that toxicity has still been sitting in your body and you never did a cleanse. So it comes back, because chemo is extremely acidic. Cancer grows in an acidic body. So if you have done any type of chemo, you really need to do a cleanse after the fact, if you want to stay, free of cancer. And of course, do the whole lifestyle change. So
excuse me, I have a question. What about steroids? What about steroids?
Gosh, yes, all of that. You definitely need to get that out of your system, because that's really messing with your body. Basically, any type of drugs you have put in your body that's man-made, you need to detox, because it stays in your cells, and most of the drugs go to your brains and it stays there. So you really have to detox to get all these things out of your body. As it says, prescription drugs, it is a drug that you're putting in your body. So you need to detox if you want to restore your health, if you're looking to restore your health. So that's why we detox. I know it's not a big thing in this country, but the Caribbean and the Asian countries, it's a natural thing that we do consistently, 2, 3, 4 times a year. But it's not common here. People are learning about it now, but it's always been the norm for us.
Okay. Now, at Atomy, so you were going to discuss at Atomy, what are those things that help to support good, wholesome detoxing?
Yes. Wonderful, wonderful product. And this is our #1 selling product worldwide. And you will see why it's our #1 selling product worldwide as I go into it. And of course, as I mentioned, the whole detoxing process, that's the first stage of taking HemoHeme is detoxification. That's one of the first things you're going to see. So let's share my screen. Oh, you're still sharing your screen, Mr. Bernard?
No, okay. I have it where you can share it.
Okay. And share some as well. So this is our wonderful HemoHeme. Now, HemoHeme is a functional supplement because we cannot classify it as a prescription drug. So it's functional in every way possible for what it does for the body. So let's go down so we can read about it. And also, if you're the research type, you can go to pubmed.gov or nih.gov, or just Google it, and there's a lot of information on it. 8 years of research, but this is just a bit. So it's
Is that a
was created
government
by
site?
this.
Is it a government site? Oh, okay.
Yeah, NIH, National Institute of Health, and PubMed. PubMed is more for like more of what the nurses and doctors use.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are the 3 plants that HemoHeme is comprised of. I cannot pronounce that name, but on here it's Angelica radic, which is there. That, I guess that's Cumin officina and Piana japonica. So it says it's safe and function has been proven through clinical tests, and it has been approved by the Korean FDA as the very first health functional supplement assisting function of the immune system. Now, why did the Korean FDA create this supplement? Because their scientists were dying from radiation poisoning. And if we know anything about radiation poisoning, it kills all the cells in your body. It's really bad. And guess what? We're being bombarded by radiation every single day, especially with this new 5G that we just moved to. And we have Wi-Fi in our home. We use everything wireless now. That's radiation all day long. So for that reason alone, we need HemoHeme. And as it says, all ingredients have been approved by the Korean Food and Drug, which I just mentioned. So what does HemoHeme stand for here? It tells you. Hemo is short for your hemoglobin, the blood. Hematopoiesis, which is the production of blood cells. So if anyone has issue with your blood, you definitely need to use this product. H is for the immune and modulation, regulation of your blood cells. And him also means strength in Korean. So that's how they came up with the word HemoHeme. Benefits of HemoHeme: strengthen the immune system naturally. As we said, it's made from plants to fight various chronic disease, and it increases stamina as well. It activates your NK cell, which are the natural killer cells in your body, which we need. That's what's constantly fighting and killing the negative cells that's in the body, keeping us healthy. If your NK cells are working, then you won't have a lot of these health issues. So it's gonna activate it, because a lot of us are walking around with our NK cells not working at all. It also helps, as it says, immune cell, which is generated in the bone marrow. So see how it works here? To destroy harmful substance to the human body. NK cells eat cancer cells. So right here, another reason why it works so well for cancer. Lots of testimonies how it has helped individuals. Now remember, HemoHeme does not cure. It just enables the body to work better by giving it what it needs after it cleanses the body, as I just spoke about detoxification, which is the first property of HemoHeme. So it helps to activate that NK cells, so your body can then go around and eat the cancer cell, because we have cancer cells all the time. Now, what causes them to grow and become these large tumors is because our pH is off, as I mentioned earlier about the pH with the fish tank and so forth with our pH. So it produces more white blood cells and it produces more red blood cells. So for someone that has cancer and you're on chemotherapy, which is killing the good white and red blood cells, you need to be taking something like Hemoheme, not something like, you need to be taking Hemoheme, which is going to keep those blood count high. So you have a fighting chance, because most people really die from the chemo, to be honest. So this is how you will have a fighting chance of surviving chemo if you choose to go that way. Immunity enhancement to stay healthy and improve human body density capacity. So this supplement builds your immune system to such a level you are going to be protected as long as you take it. And remember, this is not an overnight success. It's not taking one box and say it's done. This is a process, especially if you have cancer or whatever it is and you've been sick for years, it's going to take time for recovery. So as it says, as I mentioned, it was an 8-year research project. So I'll put that. And let's talk about the patent. It's patented in the United States, 4 major countries also: Europe, England, Germany, France, Japan, of course, Korea. And the US, here is the patent number for the US patent. Look at what it is. Herbal composition for improving anti-cancer activity, immune response and hematosis of the body, and protecting the body from oxidative damage. So this is what the US patent on this product is for. When I saw this, I was very impressed to see that a plant-based supplement was actually patented in the United States. This is big because you don't normally see that. So the patent number is there if anyone wanted to go research it. And then of course, there's 159 research on this product alone. It's out there if anyone wanted to go research. It's not a fly-by-night product. So.
That is fantastic, knowing that, I tell you.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you need to validate, you know, products that you're taking. And Hemoheme is one of those things that you can also find on government site of research, because it was created by another government.
That's right.
So it is well, let's say, validated.
That's right.
As
it says here.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent. Okay, thank you.
So then we go down to, of course, it says it tastes, to me, it tastes fine. This says, you know, how it might taste a little bittersweet, similar to prune juice. So I tell someone, if you're not so crazy about the taste at first, have orange or some type of fruit right after you take it. Or some people dilute it in juice, but then, you know, as it says here, drink a cup of warm water after you consume it. Warm water will help to absorb it better in your body, because you warm the water so the molecules become smaller for the same reason why you warm it to make your tea. Cold water can't pull the substance from the tea bag, but when you warm the water, it pulls it right away. So the warm water is going to absorb it much faster into your bloodstream. And also take, you know, the first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, because also whatever you take on an empty stomach, your body will absorb 100% with a lot of water.
Excellent.
So some people show effects right away, as it says, and some people it takes time, because different things affect each body differently. And it, you know, the more toxic you are, or it's just however it works for your immune system. And it is recommended that you finish 1 box, you take, you know, twice a day to see the results. Now, if you have major health issues, then you will need to take more than 2. 2 is for healthy individuals that want to maintain their health, wants to stay healthy. If you have cancer, any major health issues, you might want to take 4 to 6 a day. Especially if you're at stage 3, stage 4 cancer, you definitely need to take more than 2 a day. And who's it recommended for? I say everyone. Anyone who wants to boost their immune system and stomach, chronic patients. So chronic issues, which are like rheumatoid arthritis, things that you have on a consistent basis, elderly who needs energy, anyone who needs energy, because it's going to give you energy as your body's restored, because also it affects your blood. It's cleaning the blood, and your blood is the life source of your body. It's what brings oxygen. So as it cleanses the body and it's bringing more oxygen in, there goes the energy. Nurses, truck drivers, working long hours, students also, lots of testimonies with students. They're no longer taking coffee, they use this instead. Housewives, athletes, it's gonna help with their energy. And there's a lot more going into the scientific research and so forth. So we will stop there on the benefits of the HemoHeme. I wanted to share something, autoimmune issue, which is a big thing now. A lot of people are popping up with autoimmune disease left and right. You name it, it's out there, it's popping up. And I had a testimony with alopecia. I used HemoHeme. It worked because it's an autoimmune issue. It's just your body attacking itself, but it's just various different areas of the body that it pops up. So that's why there are different names to it, but it's all the same thing. So alopecia is the attack of your hair follicles. Now, what's the other one? How was it pronounced, Mr. Bernard? The testimony yesterday?
Oh, that's the skin disease that loses your pigmentations.
Right. I don't want to, vasculitis. I think it is vasculitis. Yeah, I think I pronounced it right, which is inflammation of the blood vessel that causes damage to the blood vessel wall. Basically, where
you lose pigmentation.
You lose the pigmentation.
Right.
Well, we had a testimony from a doctor last night on our Zoom that they were quite surprised with someone after 1 box of HemoHeme, the pigmentation is coming back, and she was shocked because there is supposed to be no cure for that disease. Now, HemoHeme did not cure it. It just took care of the problem. It went to the root cause of the problem. As I will continue to say, once you get to the root cause of the problem, which is cleansing the body knows how to heal itself. It is fearfully and wonderfully made by its creator to heal itself if we clean it up, remove the contaminants, and give it what it needs to go do the work and heal. So that was a wonderful testimony.
So whatever was missing, the body had what it needs to come into balance. So the pigmentation of that person began to change back.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay.
See what happens when you detox the body? You remove the contaminant and the body goes to work. I always say, whatever the health issues are, start with HemoHeme because it is going to clean that body up so the body can then go forth and do what it was created to do by God. So Indeed. That's it for our wonderful health issues. Just remember, people, whatever the health issues are, start with HemoHeme. You don't need to ask if it's going to help with cancer or this or that. It's all the same disease. The Bible said the life is in the blood. Clean the body up, clean the blood, the organs and all of that, which is what HemoHeme is doing, and the body will take over. Then you put in the wonderful supplements that we have here to help to build the body up as well.
Now, what about the milk thistle?
Yeah, we're going to that. So HemoHeme is the powerhouse cleanser. Now we have milk thistle, which targets the liver, because guess what? That's another big thing that's around. And did you know you could be walking around not knowing that your liver is damaged so badly. They have no clue. There's no test until you're what, 80, 90% damaged, which is basically you're knocking on death's door. Someone reached out to me about 4 months, no, about 5, 6 months ago. Her dad was just perfectly fine walking around. And then he started to feel sick. He got to the hospital. They said to him, your liver is too badly gone.
Wow.
In a week, he was dead. 1 week.
Wow.
And she said all that time before, he was walking around fine. And the thing is, I was trying to figure out, doing my research with, how was his diet? Did he exercise? He did everything right. He didn't eat out. He did not eat McDonald's or any of that. He exercised. He drank a lot of water. He was always walking. So we just never know where the damage is coming from. And in 1 week, he was gone. So again, this is why we say it is better to practice prevention, putting the right stuff in your body, because with liver disease, as it says, you have no clue. There's no test to show it until it's too late. So we have, let's go to our wonderful milk thistle. Here we go. Why am I not? Oh. So this is our shopping mall. And this is a lifestyle here at this website, the healthy lifestyle. I call it the Atami lifestyle. Every product here is about maintaining your health, or for those who want to restore their health. This is our HemoHeme. As you see, it stands alone. It deserves that. And then we're gonna go to our wonderful milk thistle here. Don't wait until you have liver damage before you start. And there are signs. There are lots of signs. We need to pay attention to our bodies. And once anything is off, go on Google and do your research and see what those symptoms are that you're feeling. The information is out there. So milk thistle is $29. Let's click on it. So I would say at least twice a year, do a liver cleanse along with HemoHeme. So it's the biggest organ in the body. It's the workhorse of the body, as they call it, because it does so much with the blood, cleansing the blood. And this is why I say along with HemoHeme, because it's hemo for the hemoglobin is cleansing the blood. So it's helping here. So as you can see, I wanted to show that our milk thistle is rhodiola milk thistle. So rhodiola also cleanses the body, and it also helps the liver as well. It helps with liver damage. And so we have 2-in-1 here. So this is a powerhouse, not just the milk thistle, but rhodiola milk thistle to help with your liver cleanse. And why do we need it? As I said, there's no way of you knowing unless you are really paying attention to your body to see the symptoms. So as you take these wonderful supplements and you're taking the milk thistle, you're ensuring that you will not end up with any of these issues. Now, or as we say, milk thistle is for the liver. And then the rhodiola rose extract also helps with fatigue and energy and recovery. Then we have B1, 2, and 6 also, that's a part of it, which helps with carbohydrates and energy, which is also good. B2, which helps with the body energy, so all about energy here. B6, protein and amino acid, and also there with the blood, and the pantothenic acid for fats, carbohydrates, and protein. So wonderful product for you to take. And also more on the rhodiola, it says it helps also with environmental stress. It is used for athletes' performance and short in recovery after long workout. It also helps with depression, heart disease, irregular heartbeat, and so forth, cholesterol, cancer, as we know, It also helps with cancer, tuberculosis, diabetes, preventing cold, flu, aging, and of course, liver damage. And it helps to enhance your immune system. So what I love about this company is they not just make a product and just put it out there. They really do their research and put these products together well to ensure that you are going to get the best results when you take it. And we do have testimonies. So as we take these products, we will see the difference in our bodies. But as I said, you always have to start with the main product, which is going to cleanse the body, which is Hemoheme. And we go from there. Did you want to add anything to that, Mr. Bernard, before we go further?
Not at this time, not with the milk thistle.
Okay.
So we can go on further.
And then we have another cleanser, which is spirulina. Now, I don't know if anyone's familiar with spirulina, but it's one of the new superfood rage out there on the market. Everyone's talking about spirulina. It's been sold everywhere. But there's a little secret about spirulina that we should know when we buy. It really is a superfood. Let's show you why it's considered a superfood before I go into talking about it. So as you see the price, what is it, $21.50, and this is a 3-month supply. And this is what I love about our products. It's affordable, absolute quality, absolute pricing, because we're a wholesale distributor. So you're paying that for 3-month supply on a product that is extremely potent. So this is why spirulina is considered a superfood, as it says. 3.6 billion years of history. It is the largest surviving micro blue-green algae in the fresh water. Spirulina is a filter. They use it to clean water, and it does an excellent job to clean the water. So you have to be very, very, what's the word I should use? Careful of where you purchase spirulina. It's being sold everywhere. If they are not revealing the source of how it's grown, where it comes from, you probably should not buy it, because they can use it to clean that water, clean whatever water source it is, and then turn around and sell it to you. So now you're using spirulina that has who knows what in it. Mr. Bernard found an article. Did you want to show that?
Oh,
Let me
wow.
stop sharing it.
Yes,
yeah, show
indeed.
that article. Let me stop sharing. Go ahead.
Okay. Fantastic, fantastic. Let me go here. Let me see here. Let me go here. Rave, definitely. Yeah. And it was on this this article, Spirulina Heavy Metal Cleanse Detox.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that if you're looking to do a heavy metal toxins cleanse, you should seriously consider doing so with spirulina.
Mm-hmm.
The biological of spirulina allows it to naturally absorb toxins and unwanted heavy metals from your body. It is a proven way to detox your body. A proven way. That is incredible. And right here it says, what are the toxic, why are they toxic? When heavy metal gets into your body, they tend to accumulate and disrupt function and organs that are vital to your life, such as the brain. Oh, the brain. Come on now. Your heart. These are vital organs. Kidneys. These are vital organs. Liver. These are vital organs. And we talk about spirulina. A lot of people, they think about spirulina, they think about protein, they think about alkaline.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Right. But it's doing more than just that. You know, they display nutritional minerals from where they need to be so that they are no longer helpful. Wow. Different heavy
Mm-hmm.
metals affect your body in many different negative ways. The liver always takes a big hit.
Yes, it does.
The liver always takes a big hit when you have too much metals in your body. So we not only want to detox the liver, but also detox the rest of your body so we won't be
Mm-hmm.
bombarding the liver with the toxins of different
That's
types of
right.
metal. Since they are toxic, it is mostly up to the liver to remove it from the
The
bloodstream. There you go. You
bloodstream.
talked about the blood. It's all in the blood. We
Mm-hmm.
got to detox the blood. And you see, went back and talked about the hemohim that helps with that too. So
Mm-hmm.
if you have a lot of heavy metals in your liver, it is working overtime to get them into the large intestines so that they can be put out with the waste. But
Yeah.
what
Now go ahead.
makes, yeah,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, and what makes spirulina so great for absorbing heavy metals, the very structure, spirulina is what makes it so great. Spirulina is a bacteria which is a single cell organism. Spirulina has soft cell wall which benefits in a number of different ways. A number of different ways. Its soft
Mm-hmm.
cells are what allows it easily to absorb toxins in your body.
Mm-hmm.
Absorb it. You know, it's like packing something up in a suitcase
There
and
you
then
go.
taking it on out. Once absorbed,
Mm-hmm.
your body can easily get rid of it. Okay, it's time to get rid of all that luggage of that heavy metals. Let's get
Yep.
it into the digestive system and process it on out. That makes sense. Now, and it is partly the reason why spirulina is easy to digest because your body does not have to break down the cell walls for it to be absorbed.
That's right.
Wow, it works so
Mm-hmm.
well. And it brings
Yeah.
out this point right here that says,
Beware.
beware,
Buyers beware.
buyers
Mm-hmm.
beware. The characteristics of spirulina can be also harmful, just like it can absorb heavy metals and toxins from your body. It can absorb heavy metals and toxins from the environment. So that's why you want to know that your spirulina is coming from the proper environment.
Mm-hmm.
Because, spirulina is well known for being harmful from too much heavy metal contents from which it came from bad sources.
Bad sources. Yes.
Bad sources.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is why it is extremely important that you get your spirulina from a credible source. If you buy from the sources that don't have serious quality control regulation, but in place
That's
there
right.
is always a chance that their spirulina is grown in waters that contain unhealthy amounts of heavy metal.
That's right.
And when you swing back to the spirulina that Atomy
Mm-hmm.
has, and if you're ever in the mall, stroll down to the bottom and you'll see that
Disclosure.
it's cultivated. This spirulina
Mm-hmm.
is cultivated in a ultra pure
Pure
environment.
environment. Mm-hmm.
Ultra, not just a pure environment, ultra pure environment. So therefore it's high quality ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Since 1983, exclusively grown in Kona, Hawaii in a unique ultra pure environment.
Mm-hmm.
Ultra pure environment. No GMO free. GMO free. That is
Mm-hmm.
cool. And it said that the waters boost crystal clear seawaters, rich in minerals.
That's right.
Spirulina needs sunlight, plenty of sunlight in that Hawaii weather.
And that's why it's so green from the sunlight.
Right.
So
And that
nice.
spirulina needs sunlight to thrive and best grow in a natural environment. Clean air,
Mm-hmm.
high level of sunlight from the
Mm-hmm.
Koloa corner, Hawaii provides the ultimate environment to grow your
That's
spirulina.
right.
And its patented seawater freeze-dried technology produced a patented seawater freeze-dried technology to minimize the loss of antioxidants and improve oxidation. Look, that's that
Okay.
spirulina. Definitely.
So,
Always plant-based and odor-free.
mhm. So when you go onto your computer and you click and you go to that a.com and you buy your spirulina, guess what? I can go out there and get spirulina from wherever, because that's how most of these people that are selling on these websites, they order these products in bulk and they package them and then they go to that website and they have an account and they sell. There's no verification of where the products are coming from on that site. So you do not know what you're buying. And a lot of people like to go there because you get everything on the one roof. Whatever you want, you can get it from that A website. But guess what? None of these things are being tested there.
Right.
When you buy
Mhm.
from Tommy, you know where the product's coming from. Leave it right there. Go ahead, say what you were about to say, Mr. Bernard.
Oh, man, the reason why I stopped right there because I love it. It
Exactly.
had 18 types of amino acids. 18
Mm-hmm.
types of amino acids in there.
Mm-hmm.
15 types of fatty acid. You're
That's
talking about the
right.
good stuff, like the
Mhm.
DLA, the DHA.
Yeah,
Wow. You
everything
know,
that the body needs.
yep.
This is
The
why it's a superfood.
13 types of minerals. We
Mm-hmm.
need our minerals. 12 types of vitamins, including K, B1, B12, niacin, vitamin D. Vitamin D,
Mm-hmm.
good for
Yep.
the immune system. 5 types of antioxidants. Yes,
Yep.
indeed. Got the chlorophyll in there. That got the SOD in there. You're down with SOD, aren't you? We're down with
And as it
SOD.
and as it
Interesting.
says here, it contains 60 different types of essential nutrients, including protein, carbohydrate, lipids, dietary fiber, vitamins, minerals, which it shows there. And it is the best source of protein you can put in your body.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
100% pure.
Yep.
100% pure. Definitely.
We already
Well,
know that it flushes toxins from the body. It boosts the immune system. It helps to lower blood pressure.
mhm.
It helps to support weight loss, increase endurance for athletes. A lot of athletes, a lot of health conscious individuals, they're always on spirulina. It helps with muscle strength. So if you really want to build muscle because of the protein, it's going to help with that. It
Mhm.
helps to fight cancer, prevent recurring yeast infection, helps with allergies and so forth. So as you see here, it is great for the body. And it says spirulina cell membrane is made from pectin and it helps to with your digestion rate up to 95% more. So look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible. So all this information has been good for detoxing. I
Mm-hmm.
have something very special that I want to show the audience on this day. Because when you did yourself good, when you detox and everything, you want the right stuff going back in.
Yes.
And a lot of times we do the right thing as far as our diet is concerned, the right stuff going in. But we even have to protect on what is absorbed through our skin. And a lot of times when we're taking showers, there are different types of, contaminant that comes in through our skin. So as prevention, after we detox, we need the Atomy vitamin showers set. That shower head is one of the finest in the industry, one of the finest in the industry. You might say, why is that one of the finest in the industry? I'm glad you asked that. You know, this shower head will give you a refreshing and restful experience. You know, what if polluted water is covering your body? Polluted water.
Mhm.
How many times that you've heard reports on the water that you're drinking, the water that you're showering? Remember, your skin, it absorbs right through the skin. It says right here that even clean, purified water can enter the house contaminated with substance harmful to the human body if passed through old pipes.
And guess what? Most people have old pipes coming
Right.
into their home.
Yes.
They have not replaced those pipes.
Yes. You have residual chlorine components that penetrates into the skin and causes skin problems, such as, dryness, itchiness, atopic, what's that?
Dermatitis.
Dermatitis, skin cancer, and affects hair loss. Ooh, we got to scratch our head on that. Affects
Talk about the hair
hair
loss.
loss.
We're seeing
Hair
hair
protein.
loss. Let's talk about the hair loss. We're seeing hair loss at an alarming rate in this country.
Mhm.
Both men and women. You're seeing men losing their hair in their 30s and younger
Right.
now.
Right.
And even ladies, you hear them complaining about it. It's the water.
Right.
The water
Yeah.
is, think about it,
Yeah.
all across the nation. It's the one,
Right.
yeah.
And look here, what's coming through our water system to, you know, that that's not good for our bodies. Like I say, we need to detox, but we got to be mindful of what goes in. While we're taking a
Yeah.
shower, we got pesticides that's in the water. It's coming in, to
Yeah.
infiltrate through your skin.
Mhm.
Generation of microorganisms, bacteria,
Viruses.
viruses. Wow. We got to be mindful of that. And even sand and soil and dust that penetrates
Mhm.
through the pores. Like I say, skin diseases, hair loss, you know,
Mhm.
our drinking water, my, our drinking water. It said one shower can expose you to more chlorine than 8 glasses of drinking water. One shower,
Mhm. Yes.
one shower.
Because our skin is an organ and it
Right,
absorbs everything that touches it instantly, goes straight into your bloodstream.
right. And this shower head, it says right here that not only the water is clean and powerful, but it provides vitamin C. It has double filtration system of patented sediment filters and vitamin C filter, complete removal of various impurities and residual chlorine. Vitamin C is supplied. Many micro holes in the large sprinkler head plate creates a powerful and abundant water stream that's refreshing. Now we're looking at a shower head that not only takes out chlorine, takes out those sediment, takes out rust and
Mhm.
everything, but also dispenses vitamin C so that our
Yeah.
skin that will absorb through our skin, which is good for our skin.
Mhm.
Vitamin C is good for our skin.
Yes, it is.
Definitely.
And ladies, vitamin C is in a lot of those skincare products that we use on our face because it helps to slow down the aging process. So,
Yep.
hey,
A
now we're
healthy,
bathing in it.
right, a healthy shower with clean water containing vitamin C. I like it said a pleasant and refreshing shower with powerful water stream, complete removal of impurities and chlorine with a patented sediment filter. Patented. They do everything patented.
Mm-hmm.
Everything patented. Yeah. And it's a vitamin C gel filter, removes residual chlorine again and provides vitamin C. Now I want to stroll down to this part here where it tells you That's the filter right there. You know, to protect you from, you know, getting all those bad bacteria back into your body, and also remove, it's antibacterial and also chlorine removal with those little bit, and it's patent. So they use patented technology to do this. Okay, now here's the thing about the, I want to go on down about the vitamin C. The vitamin C is right there in the shower head. So we're talking about good stuff going back in. And the vitamin C is food grade premium vitamin C.
That's right.
Gel filter, food grade. So it won't poison you. This is food grade.
Going straight into your bloodstream.
Right. That is awesome. And this filter contains that, the amount of vitamin C in 100 lemons. 100 lemons. And it can last, this filter right here can last anywhere between, let's say, you know, probably about a month or a month and a half. In some cases, might be 2 months. And your filter, that patented filter, can last anywhere between 2 to 4 months. It's going to do what it's do. We have an easily install. That's it right there. That's it. That is totally incredible. Totally. And the very plastic that you see right here is BPA free. BPA free. Because it's made of PCTA material. That is awesome. They have thought about it, thinking about it. And here's a before and after, you know, before, and there's the after where it coming through and it's clear. That after, oh well, you know, it's a good, I believe there's a video demonstration online on that.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's very easy to put in. That's the vitamin C pack and everything. Just slip it in there. And then as far as install, it screws on to your existing hose. Everything comes in one piece and it screws right on there and you're good to go. You're good to go. You're good to go. When you're ready to replace it, it comes right out. You know, you throw the old one away or whatever, it's good to go. So remember, it's recommended for people with sensitive skin, hair loss, for babies, pets. You know, it's a healing shower. Has great water pressure, great water quality. So we are not putting contaminants back into our body through our skin. So eat right, live right, and shower right. Does that make sense? Eat right, live right, and shower right. So we did the right thing on today by sharing this information with you on self-governing your health. We thank you, Novalet Brian, for sharing great information.
I wanted to add to that. I found an article from the CDC, because a lot of us think that, you know, our water that we have here is safe. It says the United States has one of the safest drinking water supply in the world, yet we have issues with our drinking water, swimming water, and even cooling of high-rise business. And they say about 7.2 million Americans get sick every year from disease spread through water. And if you go onto the EPA website and they list some of these issues that you get from these waterborne illnesses, even liver damage. Liver damage is one of them. Cancer, you name it, autoimmune issues, the list goes on and on. So don't think that because we're here in the US, we do not have issues. We're just not hearing about these on the news. But lots of people die yearly from waterborne illnesses. They're just not putting it on the news. The information is out there if you go do your research. Do not think for a minute that it's only Flint, Michigan that had that problem is going on with. You know, I love, what's her name? My goodness. It just slipped my Erin Brockovich. If you follow her, she will tell you of all the other places in the US because they started to investigate after Flint, Michigan. It is not just Flint, Michigan. It's just not being put out there.
Wow.
You never know what's in your water that you're showering with every day. And then you start having, you go, but I'm eating right, just like that gentleman. You're eating right, you're doing all the things you can do, but most people do not think about their water.
Excellent.
That you're showering with, that you're cooking with, that you're doing all these things with. And you buy bottled water, most bottled water you're buying is just tap water. So, we have to be, as it says, self-governing your health. It is your health. So that's how I'm going to end this.
Thank you, Nola and Brian. And with that bonus information, we're going to say again, thank you for joining us on Self-Govern Your Health on today. Look, be blessed, be prosperous, be healed. Thank you.
That's right. See you next time.
Bye-bye.